Hey guys, welcome to episode 11. Okay, so a couple things right off the bat. I've added two more mods. First mod is going to increase the amount, the size of room that we can have. And the second one is just a HUD display. So you'll see that on the bottom left there. That gives us a little more information. So good news, I have figured out how to get our entire room as is insulated. But there is some bad news. We're gonna have to lose some of the chisel work on the windowsills. But that's not such a big deal, so I'm gonna get going on that right away because it's getting cold and I need an indoors. Okay, let's do this. Woo! Alright, very first thing. We can't have this poking through the ceiling if we want to have a sealed room. So we're gonna tear this guy down. Okay, so the roof is fixed up there. Now we need to fix this wattle. So yeah, when I was playing around and testing things, this is fine. The big window there is totally fine. What the issue is this indoor windowsill cutout. That actually messes with how the room reads. We've got that closed up and we've got the roof closed up there, and I'm just going to show you how to test your rooms. So you're going to type /debug rooms with an S, and then you type hi. So red, no good. Red, bad. And we're just going to pop all of this back in. I know, it's sad. Okay, now we're going to run that test again. /debug rooms hi. Oh, I'm missing one right there. Okay, wait, I'm going to turn it right off. Debug rooms unhigh. There, turn it right off. Let's do some inspecting here. Hey, there we go. We got it. Yeah. Hey, this is a house now. All right. So /debug rooms unhigh. Look at that. That's awesome. Right there, that little thing. That means we are safe from the cold weather. Okay, that's great. I'm a little disappointed we lose our windowsills or window decoration, but this is a huge advantage. I'll take it. Well, let's set up our windmill outside again, because I do want to grind that lime, because today we're gonna finally use that red brick. I want to put a fireplace in here. Yeah, I like fire. Yeah, we don't want to interrupt the roof block, so we're going to keep the quern on the back side of the house now. Alright. Now, if you guys have never set up a windmill before, the higher you are, the more wind speed you get. I think there is a cap, but you have to be careful because the longer your axles are, the more drag there is on the whole system. So you have to find a balance between height and friction within the system. If you can use gear ratios, so if you're transferring power over long distances in lower speeds, it'll be more efficient. Once we make our windmills, I'll explain all of this a bit better, but yeah, something to consider. Oh yeah. What do we got here? Ooh, 140? Okay, we got some good wind over here. All right. Got our little temporary quern system going. Not bad. Just grinding away. Keep the rest of that in there for now. So what we need to do is make slaked lime. So we need to cook quicklime and mix it with water. Now let's see. It needs to get to 825. Peat goes to 900, so there we are. I think I want the fireplace running up this way. There we go. We'll get cheeky little roof access for now. You know what? I'm gonna move this guy. I think he's cute and everything, but he's kind of in the way. Yeah, let's decorate this side of the house a little bit more. There we go, sure. And we got multiple fuel sources down here. Man, we could even do one in coal. I don't know why we would, but we could. Yeah, each bowl scoop is going to be 1 liter of water. So these are all full. Where's our bucket? All right. Let's see what do we got here. Strong tannin, weak tannin, strong tannin. So I'm going to take this strong tannin, dump it in there. Wake our water back up. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 liters of water. And that should mix with 16 lime. Yep. Now we got 16 slaked lime. Ingredient for mortar. We need 16 sand. I'm going to go a little far from the house because I don't want to ruin our beaches. Oh, slippery. I forgot how slippery ice is. Okay. Man, we're gonna have to do something about that windmill. It's looking pretty goofy. Okay. So 16 liters to 16 sand because it's 128 mortar. All right. Not bad. Okay, first thing I want to make is the chimney block. Now, it doesn't really give you much information, but this block is very cool. If you put a fire underneath of it and the smoke particles touch the bottom of it, it re-emits smoke particles. So you can actually see the smoke pouring out of the chimney. It's very cool. And we'll get there eventually. The trick is you have to chisel out the center of these guys. All right, we went way overboard on the mortar. That's all right. We'll use it eventually. I do like the way these bricks look. Okay, so first thing, let's get the tower stack in. I think we're gonna go like this. Let's see. Does that look like a good chimney height? I think so. Well, let's take a look around. Yeah. Yeah, I think that looks just fine. So then we'll do the other ones here. Yeah, we'll chisel that down later, make it look nicer. So this is the trick to make the chimney block actually work. You want to go down like this. All right, we might have to get the last of them from the underside. All right, straight shot up. That's where all the smoke can fill out. Now, I'm gonna do a little mantelpiece across there. I'm just gonna double check. I want to make sure this still counts as a room. Oh. Oh, wait. Maybe if we cap it. It's because that's open. Oh, I'm hoping. I'm hoping. It's because it's open. Nope. Alright, let's double check this. Ow. Okay. Debug rooms. Unhigh. Now slash debug rooms. Hi. Yes. Okay. Yes. All right. Time to see this thing in action. I want to add a little bit more first. So I'm a chiseling addict. Yeah. We'll go into more detail later, but kind of a little rough outline. Okay, and we've got some garbage maple we can throw in here. Now that the fire is set, we can remove that. Pop that in there. Ooh, it's fire pit time. Fireplace. There we go. So the smoke particles coming off this fire are now going up the chimney. And there it is. They're hitting that block, and you can start seeing little chimney smoke particles coming up. I just think that's the coolest thing. You can see them from really far away too, so if one of your friends is cooking food, you can always tell. Ah, that's just awesome. And the best part is this all counts as a room still. Alright. Let's do a little more chiseling. Oh, of course we need the bearskin rug. There we go. Little fireplace with the bearskin rug. That's sick. There we go. Very cool. And just try to round this out a little bit. Oh yeah. If you don't cook anything on the fire, these logs last an insanely long time. Like, look at this. It's just not dropping. How's this doing? Ooh, nice. Working away for us. Yeah, I think that looks fine like that. Actually. No, there's something we can do here. I want to smooth this off a bit. Actually, okay, we can save this one for something else. And then from here... You know, it's all about the little details. I just like how that connects now. I think that looks better. Now, I believe the smoke will go 10 to 12 high. I think that's what I read. You can go Google it. I'm not sure. It's getting real nasty out there. What is it? It's like -6. We can just sit by our fire. Yeah. Oh, this is so much better than being out in the cold. Alright, what are we gonna do next? I actually have some road plans. Because, okay. I eventually want to have my windmill sort of here. So, just to understand how I want everything to look, I'm gonna start laying some road work here. That usually helps me judge where I want to put buildings. Oh, since we're down here. This has been driving me nuts for a long time. Ah, nice. We'll fix all the ones underneath the crates as well eventually. Now, first things first, this stairway has always bugged me. I'm just gonna take this out. And we don't need this here. We'll make charcoal somewhere else. I want to have a curving stairway. There we go. I think that feels a bit more natural, that curve. Although, I do want it to meet up with this. Alright, we're going to straighten this out a little bit. Okay, there we go. Maybe that block is unnecessary. Yeah, I think those two can go. Nice little curving path down that way. Shoot us out here. But now I want this path to also split off up here. Look at this thing. Still burning. Hello. Almost forgot about you guys. Good to see you. All right. We're getting somewhere. Now we need a lot more stone path. That thing's getting a little annoying. There we are. At least we know it works. There. Alright. Let's go grab another pickaxe, and then we're gonna head to the mines. Oh yeah. Let's use up these almost broken ones. That's a great idea. Oh man, look at our lake. So the reason this doesn't look frozen is because we haven't updated this chunk. If we go walk over here, it'll start freezing over. Same with down here. I bet all these lakes would be pretty frozen right now. Alright, we got enough for a few more paths. Hey. What? Okay. It's got this little path coming around here. It'll dip down this way. Maybe we should raise this. Maybe we should raise this whole fence up a bit. Or we take a corner here, we run the path this way. We leave this as like a little garden area. That's what we're doing. Yep, that's way less work. And it'll look nice. Now, something I've been planning, I want to have a quick way to get downstairs from this way. So I want to build a stairwell through here. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to place it. Windmill tower somewhere here. Now, what would make sense? You know, we're doing something up here, blah, blah, blah. We're working around. Come out this door. Do we want... Yeah, we'll take a corner here, and the stairwell will head down this way. Alright, so we're just gonna use the wattle now as like a temporary fence for this. I think we're gonna have... Yeah, let's pop this out. So we'll do a third back. Right, so you come around here. Boom. Can't tell how low I am. Hope I break through soon. Okay. Where are we? Feel lost. We should be out by now. Okay, this is where having my coordinates on would be really helpful. And 112. Okay, I'm too deep. That's okay. We needed all that rock anyways. There we go. Cool. A little tunnel. No piggies yet. Okay. Alright. So I guess that means within this square is where we're gonna have our windmill workshop. This here. So I'm just gonna start clearing that out. Yes. Okay. I think we're gonna drop this whole thing down another floor. Wow. Wow, okay. That took a lot of work. Look at this space, though. This is gonna look cool. What do I want to do for this roof? I don't know. No piggies yet. Okay. Man, the cold really does affect your hunger rates. I feel like I'm having to make food a lot more frequently right now. Nice little sunset coming through. Okay, so I want the windmill entrance to be here. I'm just gonna mark this out with dirt before I actually do anything, so I don't know what materials I want to use for it yet. Ooh, you know what? I've completely forgotten that I've downloaded Millwright, and I've never used it before. So I'm gonna look into that a little bit, and I think that we can do a more compact design, because usually I would have like 4 rotors going off, so I need a large gear at the top to hook them all up, but I don't think I need that anymore. So I can make a smaller little windmill. Let's check it out. Yeah, I don't see why I couldn't just connect that to a single axle with a single angled gear. I should be fine. Obviously, we're gonna have to wait until we get iron, but yeah, we can start this design. Yeah, just keep it real simple. Whoa! It's a calm night? Where did these guys come from? Is this from our basement we just dug out? Okay. Maybe. I'll have to go look. Maybe I've just built another mob spawner. Maybe I just glitched out a bit. So I think I want to do a base like that. And we're just going to do a big circular tower that's going up. It'll be like wide at the base. We'll thin it out towards the center, the main pillar going up, and then it'll widen out at top again. Maybe like a smaller circle at the top, like... We'll see. We'll see when we get there. We'll play with it. We need to go get 10 more rocks. So we'll go do that now. I'm gonna come in later and do a nice trim around this. Yeah, so I think that's enough for the base. And you can hardly see it because it blends in with this gravel so much. Alright, and now we're gonna thin it out. Okay. And then we're gonna bring it in even tighter. I think this is as small as I'm gonna go, though. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, like that. Now we can chisel all this away to kind of round it out. We'll see how things go. Is this absolutely stupid? You never know till you look. Okay. Yeah. We could chisel that down into something nice. Maybe we should bring it in a little bit, though. No. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Man, wind's really going right now. I think I just stopped. Yeah, it's popping up to 120. That's awesome. Since we're at the... Oh. I hear boat horn. Ooh, we're starting to get... Yeah, there it is. We're starting to get chilly now. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm going inside. I think I need to light a fire. I should repair more of this clothing. I think we have just enough to heal, or to mend one more. Yeah, I think this one's gonna be our best bet. It gives us a little bit extra. There we go. Now we're gonna start heating up a bit. Yeah, I want to break this up a little bit. I think it's a little too samey right now. So let's go... Where's this guy shooting from? Oh, that chimney's so sick. Yeah. Do it like that. And then we just chisel this corner off all the way up. So it rounds it out. It'll look like kind of a round pillar going up. That might be good, I think. Then we just come at it like this. Ooh, nice. Yeah, it's looking a little better. What? I thought this place was lit up. It's lit up and it's indoors. How are they spawning in here? Maybe these little corners aren't lit up enough. I'll have to shove some candles in there or something. Let's warm up a bit. Nope, we're already max warmth. We're fine. Okay, I know that looks kind of stupid now, but we'll chisel it back to something that looks awesome. Don't worry about it. It looks a little silly. Ooh, like the way that looks. Dangerous work. Okay, I think this is where we want it. Let's take a look. Yeah, it could come down even a bit more. Let's bring it down by 2 more blocks. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, they're definitely crawling out of that little underground entrance. We'll have to light that up soon. All right, let's move this windmill over. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, good. Got the most important parts. We'll come back and get this stuff later. Ah, it's cold. I really should make some better gear. Wait, does this stuff give us... I've got no space right now. I wonder if the bear armor actually gives us a temperature bonus. A little bit. This fire isn't really doing the trick right now. There it is. Okay, it was. The visuals were just messing up a little bit. Big question here. What direction do we want the windmill? I feel like facing this way makes the most sense. I'm gonna go an extra brick out. Just because we're making the roof later. Nope. Excuse you. Don't fall. Oh. There we go. Got some connections. And let's do this. Oh, I love it. Nice. We're gonna have to make a few more axles, that's for sure. All right, so now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more axles. Oh, that's... yeah, it looks a little silly now. That's okay. We'll get a roof on it. It'll look nicer. Might thin this whole building down a bit. Yeah, we'll keep playing with it. Nothing's set in stone. Okay, we got one extra. Okay. We have wind power. Again. More permanently. Ah. Yeah, I think that's gonna be all right. Oop. Tree's dormant. Hopefully it gets vernalized. I think we were not going to have any problem getting cold enough, that's for sure. Still no piggies? Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely need to go hunt down some chandeliers soon. That'd be really nice. Alright guys, I think I'm going to sign off right here. Got a lot of stuff done for sure. Definitely next time around I want to get some warmer clothes because this is getting a little silly. Gonna get a roof onto that windmill. We're gonna do a bunch of stuff. But alright, we'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, we've got another new member. I'd like to welcome Colleen. Thank you so much.